Alright guys, so I was just in a party with Quick Snipes. And he was being like real, I don't know. He actually had me sketched out. Bro, this dude had me. This dude had me sketched out. Alright, I'm back though. I just went to join someone's party, but they weren't in the party, and obviously... Bro, I'm just gonna say something now, cause it annoys me. Bro, usually, okay, I'm not saying anything. Like, okay, this is just out of nowhere, right? I'm always like... That is my whole entire inventory. If no, I don't know if this is how it would work, but say a friend joined whenever that done, they would spawn up here, right? But I don't know if, like, a friend that I previously had given edits, if they joined, what would happen, cause... Cause I'm gonna tell you something very sketchy that Quick Snipe says, and Quick Snipe claims that he's a booter. But I don't believe him, but just to be on the safe side, I don't really act like, I don't really say anything to him. Like, alright, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, do not ever trade with this guy, alright? Because I'll drop the siege right here. 58 siege. Pretty, like, average rolls, okay? 58 siege, boom. Alright, this is the type of person, like the type of, not really type of person, but like type of scammer. This dude is, alright. Well, this isn't the type of scammer he is. But like, okay, obviously from back here, I can't even see that siege. So he'll like say, alright, I can't see the siege. Which from here, I'd believe it, because obviously I can't see it. But then he'll be like this. See, the thing is you have to get pretty close to be able to see it. But then he just goes like that and like takes my weapon. But that's the kind of scammer that he would be. Like, the other day I met these kids, okay? Now, I'm gonna break all this so I can clear this out. Alright, basically, now we were trading here. Alright, me and this kid, we were trading. Now, we didn't actually trade. We didn't actually trade. So what we did was, we didn't actually trade. Alright, we didn't actually trade. Because I knew that he was a scammer, and I didn't want to trade. Okay, so this is how it went. This is how it went. Alright. So we were in my home base, and he asked for edits and host. Right? So, I mean, there would be no point in kicking me, so I gave him host, because if he kicks me, then, oh, like, it's not that big of a deal. So I gave him host and edits. And we were trading in my home base, and this man comes over here. And he seemed like a legit trader, because I'm a legit trader, and that's something I always ask. So I thought this guy was a legit trader. He comes over here, man. This dude, alright, this dude actually came over here. And he was like, alright, well, let's go trade at the soccer field. And I didn't know if he meant the soccer glitch thing or what. And what he did was he said, alright, so there's this thing, this like thing. If I drop my guns, like, and he had me stand there, he dropped some good guns, and obviously I can't pick him up because it's a scam, right? And I knew it was a scam. I just was doing this on purpose. And he said, drop, alright. She said, drop your whole inventory. And at first I trolled him, because this is what I did, bro. I went like this, right? Alright, and he ran around, and I started picking him up. And he was like, alright, drop them closer. And since I was all the way back here, I went like this, okay. Started dropping him, and I picked him back up, and he said a little closer. I went like this. He still can't pick him up, I don't think. Yep, still can't pick him up. And then he was like, alright, come a little closer. And I was like, okay. So I dropped it right where I was supposed to. I forgot what AR I dropped. Not any of these, but I went like that. The funny thing was, this kid was so desperate. As soon as I dropped, he started spamming, expecting me to pick up my whole inventory, but I didn't. And I was like, yeah, dude, I said, I know about that scam, so don't even try that on me. And he was like, oh, really? You scam too? And I was like, no. Like, okay, he said, really? You know that scamming method too? And then he said, you scam as well? And I said, no, it's because scammers like you scam legit traders like me that want to just play the game, and the scam gets out there and it becomes very popular, and then everyone finds out. And so he says, okay, and then this same kid, obviously, tells me to drop my whole inventory. Now the thing about this is, alright, if I drop the siege breaker, right, alright, just this AR, and he kicks me, I believe that if I come back, it won't be there. It'll disappear. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that. Alright, so this kid says, drop your whole inventory. And the first thing I said was, alright, if I'm dropping my whole inventory, then give me host back. And so he gave me host back, and then, well, I got host back, and then drop. Okay, so I was standing about right here. Right, like right next to this tent. He was standing about right around this blotch, like maybe a little farther back, like maybe here. And he said, drop your whole inventory. So obviously, I dropped everything, right? I had a host at this time, so obviously he was back here somewhere, and you can't see the guns. Which the thing that sucks about it is you can't even see the guns from this far, which means he could just go like that. And because it takes me a while to pick up my guns, he would have just scammed me for like 5 guns. That's the thing that sucks about this game. So I dropped all my legendaries. Like he told, okay, so then I picked them up because I was starting to get sketched, and he said, can you drop your whole inventory again? So I dropped my whole inventory again and all that. Then he asked again. I don't know why he kept asking, but finally what he did is, I don't have this, but what he did was he came around, right, and he said, alright, let me just look at your guns. And then he did dragon slash or whatever it's called to get to my guns, and I don't have it, but this guy nearly scammed me, bro. Wait, I'm gonna make sure I had no guns dropped. Alright. Dude nearly scammed me for my whole inventory. And I knew he was a scammer from the beginning, bro, and it was like pretty obvious. Oh. Man's invited me to Battle Royale. I may leave. Alright, never mind. I was gonna destroy, or join Destroyer's party.
Yeah, Kate a little salty, he a little toughy.
Who, me?
Nah, you. Okay, you salty. Bro, I didn't even see this dude. This dude actually lit me up a little bit. Kid. Hey, Kate, guess what? Okay, guess what? My high ground, boy. background. What?